is our bedroom. So this is quite a lot more colour than you'll see in the rest of my house. Like sometimes I get a bit of, I don't know, like commentary that all of our interiors are very neutral, but I'm not scared of colour, and I think this bedroom kind of highlights that.
Yeah.
The starting point for it is obviously the wallpaper, which is from our collection with Fremantle. This one is called Magnolia Canopy, I think. I'm terrible with names. But I really love the kind of like deep burgundy colour, and I think it's nice to mix, if you're going to mix like a really dark colour into a room, to make it not too overpowering, to bring in some lighter things. So you can see like the headboard, this bed's from Viespring, this is much lighter, the curtains are lighter, the sofa, the carpet, even the chest of drawers, and that all helps balance it out. So if you're scared of doing a dark colour, just like bear in mind that you can mix it with some lighter pieces and it won't feel too dark.
Interesting. So I want to go into the ensuite.
Right, let's head in
It's
there.
about as big as the bedroom.
This has got to be one of the biggest bathrooms ever. It's almost too big, but we kind of use this, even though we've got ensuite bathrooms for all the other bedrooms. Our kids have baths in here every night. I use the shower as well as my husband, and it's a really like cozy space, which is quite unusual to say for something, a room that's got this much marble. But when I was designing, I knew I really wanted to have book match Calacatta marble because it's such a beautiful material, but it's so expensive that I didn't want to use too much of it. So I just used it in the shower, behind the bath and above the vanity unit. And then all the rest of the walls I've done in a vinyl wall covering, which is water resistant. And firstly, that saves you a lot in terms of budget. But secondly, I feel like it makes it feel a lot warmer. Like I personally don't like wall-to-wall marble everywhere. I feel like it feels very cold. It feels like a mausoleum.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to find ways to like warm the bathroom up. And then if you come around the corner, we've even got a little armchair in here. I mean, you know you've got a big bathroom when you can fit an armchair. So I do get this isn't like realistic for everyone, but we live in the countryside. So it's one of the benefits of living out here. And this is really nice. If you can fit like even a tiny little stool, it's nice to have some seating in your bathroom just to make it a space. Like if my kids are playing in the bath, I can sit down for a minute and just chill while they
take a minute.
Yeah, create tidal waves in the bathroom. And another thing I really like to do is, if you can, like I said downstairs, keep the toilet separate. So this one's got its completely own separate cubicle, not only because they're not great to look at, but also, you know, if my kids are, one of them needs to go to the toilet, the other one's having a bath, it's not all happening in the same space.
It's not quite as disruptive.
Not quite as disruptive, you know, my son doesn't have to annoy my daughter as much if she's wanting to relax. But I'll be honest with you guys, like, because I experiment a lot in my own home, I do occasionally make mistakes, and this is one of them. The amount of glass, like it's not until you have to clean your own shower you realise how much time it takes. I'd minimise the amount of glass because every time we have a shower you've got to like squidgy it, you know, do your vinegar, it's a nightmare. So don't ever make a shower enclosure this big, that's my recommendation.
What would you do instead? Just make it smaller?
I'd do it, well, I like the size of it because like you can shower the whole family at once, but I'd maybe consider doing like maybe this wall solid, or just have like a glass return here and this bit open, because it's quite large. You don't need to worry about all the water coming out. But you live and learn, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, share that learning experience.
I appreciate the honesty.
Another thing, if you're doing your bathroom and you don't have the budget to like put in marble and all these things, you can still make it feel much more elevated. Like if you have a little pan around, you can see that I've put artwork in here, some beautiful coral pieces that I had made up, some sculpture, and even accessories like towels. This is monogrammed with my husband's initials. So all of our bathrooms have our own initials, which is nice because you don't have to like mix up different people's towels. But again, it just adds that really luxurious look. And that is from my collection with Coase, so I'll put the link in the description box.
Yeah.
But I think it's all about accessorizing. Like you don't have to have an absolute fortune, you don't have to live in a mansion. It's all about making those little moments in your home that makes it feel really elevated.
Sure.
When we bought the house and